Hey, what up, guys? For those that don't know, my name is Trance, and I survive in my box truck that I built with my bare hands. I am currently volunteering a lot of my time in mental health and in hopes that I can build up a resume and career and get a land a permanent job in mental health. Mental health is something that I'm very passionate about. I made a lot of progress lately. I finally got my county email. I actually have my own desk. They give me my own desk and my own computer to work at. I took the driver defenders course and passed. And today I did my first run by using the county vehicle to go drop other participants off at their house and then drive back. And that was really cool. I'm making a lot of progress. These people definitely have expressed that they really enjoy having me on their team. They acknowledge me as a coworker, another staff member, and I'm not just the volunteer, which is really really cool. And they also tell the other participants that hey, this guy is staff. This guy works with us. If you have any questions, you can also come to him and you can help him. So it's really cool. It's been going really well. Um, and then outside of all of that, I've been studying witchcraft and tarot cards and getting a lot more spiritual and grounded with the earth. Yeah, I'm exhausted today. I woke up at like midnight last night and my ear was aching really badly. So I took some ibuprofen. I made some ginger and probiotic tea. And then I used this Debrox to clean out my ear. And my ear's been leaking all day today. It doesn't hurt anymore. I went back to sleep finally, like at 2 a.m. I woke up at 7 a.m. because I had to go do a bunch of stuff. I had to go drop stuff off at stores. I had to go drop inventory off at the post office that I didn't know doesn't open until 8:30. I was there like at 8:20 waiting for them to open up. And I had to go get more gas. So it's been a very, very busy, exhausting day. I get back and then I go in early because today is Halloween, by the way. Guys, today's Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. I go into the center early where I work at to see if they need help setting up Halloween. And there wasn't much that they needed me to do. And then I get the good news that my activation key for my government account finally got emailed to me, and I can go and accept that and start the driving test. And I did that. I spent like an hour and a half doing this stupid course on like the most common sense driving that you could ever imagine. And I was really happy to have that over. And then there was a mandatory like harassment course I had to do. Had to been done today, so that I know what the rules are for harassment. I don't harass people, so I wasn't really worried about it. Yeah, so like I'm officially working for the county now. Now I'm working for peanuts. I'm not getting money yet, but there is a lot of talk with the actual official employees that they want to try to get me on board and work there with them or get me some kind of temporary work so that I have that on my belt. And then it'll be a lot easier for me to find placement in the system to get a permanent job. Because my goal now is to get a good job with these people working in mental health, save up as much money as I can, get some land, put this box truck on the land and live in it, build a garden to feed myself with, keep saving money. I'll get some cheap little Honda Civic or something to drive in and out of town, and then save more money and eventually build my own permanent structured home on my land. And then just keep saving more money until I die, and that money, someone else can have the money because I'll be too dead to need it. But yeah, man, yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm really, really exhausted, but I'm feeling really good about everything. Making a lot of progress, and yeah, it's. I was driving the car today. I was all by myself on the highway driving back. So I had to go to the next town and drop some lady off. Very sweet, lovely lady. And I'm driving. And I'm like, man, these people really just gave me a car. Like they really these people really trust me with this car. Like, that's crazy, man. Not that I was gonna do anything ill intent with it. It's just like, wow, like I didn't really have to do much to get to this point. Like, all I had to do was show up and like be cool and hang out and get an email and take a test, and now I have this car in my hands. Like, this is crazy. It was like, wow, like, man, these people really just gave me a car. Obviously, if something happened, right, I just ruined all my chances of building a good future for myself. So clearly I'm not gonna do anything ill intent, but the thought was just like, oh shit, damn. Anyways, I got a meal challenge for myself today. I'm going to be cooking a meal with strictly, okay, maybe not. I'm going to be cooking a meal with dollar store ingredients. I made something like this before. It's a potato gnocchi. I made it spaghetti style last time. I want to make it Alfredo chicken style this time because I know it's going to be so much better. I got potato gnocchi. I got canned chicken. I got Alfredo sauce. And I got a bunch of seasonings and ingredients to season up the chicken. And we're going to make a dollar store meal and see how it comes out. So give me a second to prep everything up. And then I guess there's other stuff we can talk about while I cook. Well, first thing we're doing is we're making some juice. I got this from the dollar store. It's the Citrus Punch Tampico. Gotta remember, it is Halloween. I am expecting more people than usual to be walking by my truck as people get prepared to go trick-or-treating tonight. I am not giving out candy. I think that'll be weird as hell if I was to try to lure kids towards my truck with candy. I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit. Hell no. Anyways, yeah, I got the little things from the dollar store so I can make I got these smart water from the dollar store too. So I can start making some juice. This is the cheapest way to make soda and juice and stuff like that. Because like I like Arizona tea. That's my favorite. If you guys are not already tried Arizona tea, definitely get some Arizona tea. It's my favorite, but it's like $5. It's like $1 each a can. And this, I can make this how many times? If I already had the bottle and I already had the water, this costs $1.25. And this comes with 6 sticks. I'll put 2 sticks in one. So for $1.25, you're getting 3 big things of juice. So definitely cheaper than buying Arizona tea. I'm gonna wait till I start making more money and I can get back on that Arizona tea. I do love that stuff, but it gets kind of pricey. So we're gonna have our juice for dinner. I need to get this stuff now. This is the nochi potato nochi. We're gonna throw that in a pot. I gotta remember how to cook this. I think I put water in a pot, let it boil, throw half of this in the pot, and then once it rises up, only cook it for a few more minutes, because if you overcook these, they get really, really mushy and they start separating apart, and it just becomes really gross, muddy potato water. So let me go ahead and start doing that. And then real quick, I'm going to pull out the chicken and season it and just have that ready to go on the side, so that once this is done, I throw this on there, I cook that, add the sauce, and then everything's done. Okay, everything is ready to go. I'm waiting for the water to boil. Then we can throw the potato canucci into the water. Let that boil. Then we can cook our chicken that is now seasoned and oiled. And throw some Alfredo sauce on top of that, and then mix them together. And we're gonna have our dollar store meal. Delicious. Hopefully delicious. I don't know. I've never done this before. Dollar store meal, yeah. I didn't upload a video last week because I've been really stressed out with what's going on in my country. If y'all don't know, I live in America, and things are really not looking too well right now. If you guys don't know, the government is shut down right now. And the reason the government is shut down is because the Republicans are trying to get rid of the Obamacare supplements, something to do with Obamacare. The Democrats want to extend it. The Republicans want to get rid of it. The Republicans decided that they're going to withhold food stamps from the American people in hopes that the Democrats fold and give in to what the Republicans want. So the Republicans do not want to feed people out of spite. That's what's going on. That really pisses me off. This is something they teach us from a very young age. A good leader has empathy for their people. A good ruler has empathy for their people. And the Republicans are not showing any empathy for the people. They just want to take everything for themselves and give nothing back to everybody else. I think somebody's outside. They're doing construction down the street. I keep forgetting. They're like stapling a roof back together or something. And it sounds like footsteps. But yeah, so the Republicans are holding America hostage for their own benefits. And it's really disgusting. 40 million people rely on food stamps, SNAP, food stamps, EBT, CalFresh. It's all the same thing. 42 million, 16 million of those people are children. Right now, you can see why we start getting angry, right? Almost half of that are children, people who can't get jobs to feed themselves. On top of that, there's a lot of misinformation about people who are on these benefits. First of all, majority of people on these benefits are not African American or Hispanic. They're actually white people. It's actually majority white people. It's actually majority Republicans that are on food stamps, believe it or not. Look up the statistics if you don't believe me. Also, another issue with all of this, and why I said spiteful. Let me tell you why I said spiteful. Let me explain. Last year, in the year 2024, we SNAP benefits contributed almost $100 billion into our economy. So that's roughly eight something $1 million a month, right? So imagine $8 billion being taken out of the economy flow next month when they stop giving out food stamps. And what do you think is going to happen when that happens? The prices on food will go up to accommodate the loss in revenue. Basic economics, right? And so now food will be more expensive for everybody. This isn't just going to hurt the poor. This is going to hurt everybody. This is why I said this is very spiteful, very stupid, very, just lacking of empathy for people, because we live in this society that's just grubby for numbers, these imaginary numbers that we put in our bank accounts and we put on our watches, on our clocks, and just thought how these imaginary numbers just rule our worlds and create disgusting views of how we should be living our lives. There's this other misconception that people who are on food stamps are bums. That is not true. I think the statistics was 72% of people on food stamps have a job. Believe it or not, yeah, look it up. 70 something percent of people, majority of people on food stamps have a job. They just can't afford a healthy living wage, right? What is a healthy living wage? At the end of the month, when you've collected all your imaginary numbers from all the hard work you've done, right, and you spent that money on bills, necessities, leisure, all the things that you need to live a healthy life, do you have enough money left over to put into an emergency account in case something happens, right? If you can afford a comfortable life, have money left over to save in case of an emergency, that is a healthy living wage. Most people don't have that. Most people can't even afford the food. They're barely affording the utilities, the internet. The internet is a necessity these days. A phone is a necessity these days. A car is a necessity these days. So, and you need to pay those bills on those things. You need to pay insurance on those things. You need, everything is just getting more and more expensive. And not a lot of people can afford a healthy living wage. So what do you do? What do you do when you struggle like that? You seek help. You ask for help. The healthy thing to do is ask for help. And so these people have asked their government for help. Can you please help me with food at least, so I don't have to worry about that while I'm dealing with everything else? I can go without a phone for a month. I can take the bus for a month. I don't need to watch TV for a month. We can try to live without electricity for a month, but we cannot live without food for a month. So that's why these people ask for help. No, they're not all bums. No, they're not all minorities. These are people doing their best to get by, to try to get ahead in life, to live comfortably and feel safe. And in November of 2025, that's going to be ripped. The rug will be ripped right from underneath their feet. And a lot of people will starve, and crime rates will go up, and the cost of food will go up, and stress will go up, and irritation will go up, and people treating each other kindly is going to go down, and mental health, the quality of mental health, everyone's mental health will go down. And it's just, it's just really frustrating. It's really frustrating. So that's where we're at. I'm hoping that something gets done about this and the government opens back up and people can be fed. It is true that a human right isn't based off of the cost of labor from somebody else, right? Nobody is entitled to these government handouts, these safety nets, but the government didn't put them there for people to just bum off of. And if you look at the statistics, most people aren't just bumming off of it. I think what the world is missing is compassion, is empathy, is being able to sympathize with other people. Sure, yeah, it sucks that you work so hard and you get taxed, and that tax money goes to somebody who doesn't work as hard as you, and they're probably eating better than you. Yeah, that fucking sucks, right? But that's not what's happening majority of the time. We're all on this earth together. We're all on this earth together. Nobody owns the earth. We share this earth. We share the resources. We share everything on here. This idea that it should belong to only a certain type of people is dangerous. I mean, communism can also be equally as dangerous, and I understand that, but we got to find a middle ground. We definitely need to find a common middle ground. I think these might be done. Oh yeah, they're mushy. I got to get those out of the water. ASAP. Okay, on to the chicken. You guys can kind of see that in the corner of the screen. I don't really need to show the process of cooking this. Yeah, it's frustrating, it's sad, it's depressing. It puts me in a really bad mood. So I just kind of didn't want to mess with YouTube while I try to wrap my head around what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. I didn't even try this juice yet. Let me try the juice. Oh, this is a bitch to open. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that tastes good. That's just really good. That's better than I thought, considering that it's powdered juice. You guys see my potato gonuchi steaming in the background? Wow. Cook this chicken. Throw some sauce on it. Throw that on the gnocchi. And that's our dinner. Yeah. Cheap. I think everything was $1.25. The dollar store is not even $1 anymore. Everything's $1.25. So we got $1.25, but I only cooked half. So 75 cents. No, I'm wrong. What is half of $1.25? 60. Let's say 63 cents. 63 plus $1.25 chicken is $1.83 plus the. Okay, so then half of this, I'm only gonna have half of this. So let's say these two together $1.25. $1.25, $2.50. 1/6 of $1.25, but is 1/6 is almost 50 cents. Let's just say 50 cents. So we have $3. We have a $3 dinner right here, guys. $3 dinner. $3 dinner. That's really good. In this economy, that is really good. $3 dinner. And then I'll do the other half of that another night with another can of chicken. That's another $3 meal. Delicious and cheap, maybe not the most nutritious, but what can you do when you're on a budget? You can only do so much. My plan for Halloween tonight is relax. I'm gonna watch a scary movie. It's called The Long Walk. I guess scary is subjective. It doesn't look scary, but it is horror. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I haven't seen that yet. I have so much work to do. I got all these CDs for free. I got all these CDs for free. I gotta go through them and label them, or not label them, price them, and put them online. And then I have a crap ton of candles I still need to make. So I'm gonna be pretty busy doing all of that, trying to get some more side money to keep this boat floating while I still try to build a career in mental health. This is just about ready for the sauce. Almost done. We're almost there. I'm so hungry. All right. All right. Look at my food. I made this. Look, I made this. Potato con noci. Alfredo chicken, potato con noci. I don't know what that voice is. I don't know why I keep doing it. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's probably racist. We need to try this though. We need to try this. Need to let it cool off though. Look how steamy that is. Okay. Let's try it. It's not bad. It's really, hold on. Hold on. That's good. That's really good. For this being a dollar store ingredients, this is really good. If you told me this is from a 5-star restaurant, I would have ate this and I would have been like, okay, this is pretty mid for a 5-star restaurant. But for this being just $3, dollar store ingredients, and let me tell you, man, the dollar store doesn't generally have the best options for cooking. But this is really good. For what it is, it's really, really good. The potato con noci itself, I already know is good because I've tried it with a spaghetti sauce and meatballs variant of this. The dollar store chicken, if you ever had canned chicken, you know it's not like the freshest chicken you've ever had, but it's not bad. You just got to give it a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of love. I've had better chicken. I've definitely have had better Alfredo sauce, but again, for this being so cheap as it was, this was really good. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's my dinner. All right, so I'm gonna end my video here and get this uploaded probably Sunday night when I go to my family's place and take a shower and say hello to them and use their Wi-Fi, and I'll have this uploaded then. And then I guess I'm just gonna end it here, finish my food, set up and get comfortable for a movie, and relax, enjoy my Halloween. I hope y'all are enjoying or enjoyed your Halloween this year. I hope if any of you are or were on food stamps, that you find the resources you need to get some food. Go online. There's a lot of extra help that's being handed out right now. The food people are, I think they put like $80 million into California food banks. So if you're in California, there's a good chance that your food bank is restocked and ready to feed you. Reach out to family, reach out to friends, reach out to anybody you can. Just, eat. You guys got to eat, man. Everybody's got to eat. We all got to eat. We might not need cell phones and internet and cars and electricity, but you do have to eat or you get sick and you could die. So hope y'all are well and doing all right, taking care of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I will see you guys another time. Peace.